He's moaning. He's moaning about these poor creatures.
People, look.
He's just moaning. He's getting off on one. Look.
30 donkeys.
He's complaining.
They get the whole of the New Forest. They got grass everywhere, and they choose tarmac. I just don't get it. It's so frustrating.
He's
never got this in Portsmouth, Gosport, did you?
Never once did I get stopped by a donkey. Got stopped by a few silly asses from time to time. But I met Steve with my wife Jill this week. He was moored alongside the pontoon, and he's brought his boat down from Windermere, Dave. And hang on. Technical issues here. I can't get my thumb away. My thumb's all over the picture. Sorry, everyone. But I met Steve, really nice guy. Brought his boat down from Windermere. I think it's Steve. Don't get cross with me if I got this wrong. I think it's a little 20-footer. But he was complaining about the steepness of the seas outside the Bewley that basically stopped his boat dead. But he made a fair point that there's a load of 50-footers being moored, launched and kept on Lake Windermere, and as he says, it's only 10 miles long. How does that work? Yeah. Anyway, old Grump here, he's a wee bit nervous this morning, aren't you? Come on, be honest. Look at his car full of stuff. Look.
We're only going to service engines today, but my oil filter is an absolute stinker of a place. It's the first time I'll have taken it off on this new boat, so I'm a little bit concerned about it.
So we'll give you a little update shortly on his oil filter. I've never seen him so grumpy and so anxious all in one day. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to enjoy this. He's got a brand new outboard. He's brand new.
Can you fend us off that boat?
No. I'm watching. There's a brand new outboard he's got because the other one was unreliable. It is brand new. Have you opened the fuel valve?
I don't know what.
Are you sure?
It was running fine just now.
Donkeys on the road. His brand new outboard boat start. This is going to be a great day all round. Middle of the summer. We've got our foul weather and thermals. It's going so well.
Well, the wind's taken us there.
Yeah. So in my manual it says if it doesn't start, turn all the valves off for 30 seconds and then try it again with the fuel until it goes. Fuel off till it goes. That's what my manual says. So who got the engine started?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. How many goes did it take me?
3. He's so happy this morning, it's quite annoying. He's laughing, he's joyful, he's smiling, full of the joys of spring.
He's a grumpy old git. I'm partly happy because I'm reclined. He's got this new thing in his tender. It's quite comfortable. He's a pain in the butt.
In my pocket of my coat, and now the zip, for the life of me, will not come down.
Wait, we got up early so we could get a good start. He can't start his engine. He can't open his boat.
Look, Dave, I'm going to have to rip this out.
No, don't. Hang on, I'll help you. So who opened your zip?
You did my zip. Yeah, this is just...
He's so cross. I'm just letting you know that neither he nor Josh rate my technical or mechanical proclivities, but you watch. I mean,
Dave,
who started the engine?
No.
Who sorted the zip?
I'm doing a zip and a coat.
You
it's
watch.
Not technical.
Now,
That's ridiculous.
You
Absolutely
watch.
ridiculous.
You watch
Josh,
what
I'm
happens.
defending us.
You watch what happens today. It'll be me that solves the problems. You watch. So I've been ashore with the first load of oil. How many litres in this engine, D?
8.5.
So I've taken 6 litres ashore. He's been trying to do the impeller, but nifty little idea, I thought. Couldn't get it in, so now what we've used is a reusable strap to get all the impeller blades in the right way, give him a chance to put it in.
He's easily pleased.
Yeah.
So this is my lot. This is my lot. I can hear him talking out there. I can hear him talking out there. Listen.
He's in my engine compartment.
Yeah.
which is 3 times the size of his hugely expensive.
Oh, this is my lot.
He's always.
Yeah, I can hear him talking.
You'll hear in a minute. He'll take a film.
Listen.
He's in my engine compartment, which is 3 times the size of his hugely expensive pelargonium or whatever it's called. And he loves it in there, but he makes out that he's suffering. That's what he does. You watch, I guarantee it. You ask him on the comments who starts his outboard first time every time. You ask him.
I'm in here, right, in this grotto, and once you're in, it's such a tiny fit. It's such a squeeze to get in between this gap here. Your hips don't fit. Your hips don't fit, and so once you're in here, you've just got to stay in here until the job's done.
Want a cup of tea again, Dave?
Yes, please. I'll have a cup of tea, servant. But once you're in here, you're in here, and you're stuck.
I'm hoping you're telling them how much tea, how I'll take the dinghy back and forth, bring you tea. Can you see? He can actually sit down in my engine bay. He's so thrilled with it.
It's like how
he salivates when he knows he's coming to service my engine. He actually salivates with excitement.
It's like when prison warders push the tea or a plate through the prison door.
Now show him just how much room there is. Hi folks, see, you wouldn't have half this room on his Naiad pelargonium expensive boat. Look.
Anyway, the prison guard's gone to the window now to shout his stuff. And he's left me in here now. It'll go quiet, and I'll be able, he'll pass me some lunch in the next hour. But I'm going to have to sit here and just work. Shocking. Same every year, it is.
So good.
Same every year. He pretends he can't do it. He boasts because he can start my engine on my dinghy. And then he says, oh, I can't do any of that inside there, Dave. You've got to go and do it all for me. So I come in here and spend a day in this heat hole.
Beautifully cool on here with my granny, Alex.
What did you say?
Beautifully cool on my granny.
Yeah, he's out there enjoying himself.
He wasn't watching where he put his tea. Look what's just gone in his tea.
I'm going to drink it anyway.
He loves that under there. Look at him. Have you ever seen a man looking so in his vocation, in his calling?
Still here. Been a while now. Can't get his oil filter off. I don't know what he does every year. It mullers his oil filter and it won't come off. It takes us hours, honestly. Same old. Been here before, done it.
Ready for another one?
So this is my go-to oil filter remover. It's never failed me, but it's never worked in this boat. It's just too awkward and too solid, isn't it?
Yeah, and he didn't have any. We tried in previous years. We put the screwdriver through the filter, but that's risky because it's so jammed on this boat, even with only 1/8 of a turn refixing it, that you can wreck the whole thing. And in
fact, last year it broke this tool. This hardened steel band broke. I had to re-drill it. So last year we went out in desperation and we found this tool. It fits on the end of a
Halfords of all places.
It fits on the end of a socket, and it just wraps itself round the. Here we go, demonstration.
And then you just keep levering.
And I had no faith in it whatsoever. I thought it's going to stretch and break, but it's worked every time.
It's brilliant. And it doesn't rust, by the way. Whereas that tool rusts.
He's chuffed with himself. It was a good buy. Where's he got Halfords?
Halfords we got it, don't you remember?
Press the button.
So it also doubles up. If you've got a small head, you can wear it as a headband. It's really good.
Can't believe you just did that headband thing. Can't believe you just said that headband thing.
No, some of our viewers, they're from the rock and roll era.
That's ridiculous.
Well, you show them what's on your head.
Oh my God,
saying it's ridiculous.
I've got a torch on my head.
Yeah, I haven't got
twisted. I haven't got a socket on my head.
Let me show them. Twisted. Look, it's all twisted. Look at him.
It's not a socket though, is it? He's made us some soup. He thinks I like tomato soup, so he brings it for me every time, and I'm not that partial to it. But hot bread. I'm not that partial to tomato soup really, but I I live with it. He's forgotten the Marmite.
No.
You found it now?
No. What did you say? You said, I've got the Marmite on board, is what you...
I said I got some Marmite on board. But is there any in there?
There's enough for me.
He hasn't got enough Marmite for me.
Right.
Unbelievable.
I got the chance.
What have you got to say for yourself? Look.
He said, don't you worry, I'll bring the milk and I've got Marmite.
Yeah, I've got Marmite, but we're not on my boat at the moment. Look, there's nothing in there really. Enough for me, he said. Himself, he was talking about. So, Dave,
here we go.
Dave and Jill went sailing for 4 or 5 days over the weekend, last weekend, just gone. That's end of May.
Why do you have to bring this up? We're having
lunch. This is worth bringing up.
No, we're having lunch.
Yeah, that's true, but doesn't matter. And sometime late afternoon, early evening, I get a phone call from Dave saying, Dave, do you remember when my holding tank got blocked? And it was a shocker. You have to go back and watch the episode. I can't remember what episode it was.
Put
but
it in
was
the feed.
A few years ago. We'll put it down below or up here. Did we video it? No, we told the story. We didn't actually video it happen, but it was an absolute horrendous nightmare. He emptied his holding tank into his head's bilge, and we were awash with human fluids and solids. Solids mostly. Bucking it out. I was bucketing out his solids. I've never been so shocked. Anyway, it was all about to happen again this weekend. And he called me, Dave, I don't know what to do. Can you remember how we solved the problem last time? Well, the last time was an absolute nightmare. But anyway, you did it.
Yeah.
You solved it.
But we had a problem. We'll show it to you. So you've just seen the amyot emptying orifice, which has got like a waste screw. We couldn't get that off for love nor money. We tried putting a rag inside a winch socket. We tried, as you can see on the top there, look, you can see where I tried a screwdriver and we actually broke the top off.
Don't say we, like I was here doing it.
You were helpline, remember? I was just doing what I was told. Anyway, in the end, I managed to get the hose from the waste outlet off, wrapped masking tape around the dinghy pump so that it was a solid fit into the tube, and then pumped until you could feel the pressure building. You're talking about 30 or 40 foot pumps. You have to keep going. You have to trust the solution, and then suddenly, bang!
It's got every possibility of exploding stuff
in your
everywhere.
face. Now, the only problem with having Mrs. Oliver rather than Dave Rebett with me this time is I was instructed to clean the inside of the tank afterwards. Quite why anybody wants that, but it's now a clean holding tank. What indeed.
Got to say, it's rather lovely here. I've been waiting on the dinghy to go for quite a while. He's doing a last minute sorting out.
You got my black sweater, Dave?
No. He's gone back in for his sweater now. Everything takes such a long time. It takes such a long time. What are you tired about? You've done nothing all day.
I'm exhausted, man. I've been empty. I had to empty. He doesn't empty the oil. You ask him. Not once has he emptied the oil. I end up with a dirty job, massive girt thing at my age.
Well, hang on a minute.
Barely lift it.
You want me to get out of the prison?
Listen.
And then take the dinghy and empty oil as well?
Prison. That was like the equivalent of a nightclub, dark with subdued lighting and food and drink supplied. No, it was.
You've got to say for yourself.
I've got a lot to... Oh, I got blanking plates. After my story about my holding tank, I'm going to blank off.
Don't tell anybody. This is illegal, what you're about to do.
Yeah, I'm going to blank off the holding tank. Don't tell the French. And City Plumbing in Lymington were recommended by Force 4 to come up with the solution. So that goes in the 1.5 inch pipe, and this end blanks off any fumes. Mrs. Oliver's going to be so thrilled. There's brownie points right there. What's even funny...
Talking about brownie points, you're going to empty your effluent straight over the...
What do you mean I am? You've been doing it all your life with a smug smile. No, look at his face, smug smile, look. It's ridiculous. So, the thing is, what is the thing? What was I going to say? Something
certain
important.
age you've reached.
Oh, bother, I can't even think of it. It was such a good point to make. Never mind, I got my blanking plug, it's good, basically.
Anyway, we're off home now, aren't we?
Yeah, we've had
It's been a nice day.
You've got a special tool,
What's that then?
your pumping thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, honestly, his boat, Pelargonium,
Polonia.
he keeps calling it Indunus. On the radio, I called him the other day. Polonia, this is Cool Runnings. It's a hesitant Cool Runnings, this is Induna, honestly. But he's got this useless priming pump for bleeding the
Fuel
system. And he must have been going at it for, I don't know, 10 minutes solid. It didn't do anything, did it? Didn't move
No,
any
but
fuel.
and what I've always done is I buy these inline priming bulbs that you squeeze,
Yeah, you can
and they're
see it here.
superb. They're superb. So I've just bought one. I'm going to put it in line. Much quicker. If you're in a blow, you don't want to be fiddling with those little lift pumps. They're useless. Some of them.